of the Always Believe House. Oh, are you ready to have fun? Well, we're about to have fun because we're going to continue multiplying expressions with exponents. Ho, 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 ho. F-U-N, fun. Okay, yesterday we learned about the product rule when dealing with exponents. If you have two exponential expressions multiplying each other with the same bases, you add the exponents. What a blast, okay? Now then today we're going to add some negative exponents in here. You'll leave your answer with a negative exponent. Tomorrow you'll find out what that negative exponent actually does, okay? But today we'll leave negative exponents in here. So the first one I'm going to do for you is number 3. Okay, so on number 3, remember we're going to do sign, number, letter, exponent. So the first thing we're going to do is multiply negative 9 and 3. Those are our coefficients. So negative 9 times 3 is a negative 27. Then I'm going to put the letters in alphabetical order and add up the exponents. So I'm going to write down the x, and then I'm going to put 2 plus 5. Then I'm going to write down the y, and I'm going to put, that y has an exponent of 1, I'm going to put 8 plus 1. Okay, now then I'm just going to rewrite the answer and just add up the exponents. So my answer will be negative 27, x7, y9. That is all you got to do. Piece of cake. Let's go to number 6, which is kind of different because there's some negative exponents in here. Okay, remember, we're still going to multiply our bases, right, our coefficients. So negative 8 times 3, a negative times a positive is a negative. 8 times 3 is 24. Then put the letters in alphabetical order. So I have an x, 3 plus a negative 4, right? Then put down your y. I've got 9 plus 2. Then put down your z, and the z's have 1 exponents, right? Write down 1 plus 1. Now then I'm just going to go down and add up the exponents. So I'm going to have negative 24x. 3 plus a negative 4 is negative 1. If you can't figure that out, use the calculator. Y, 9 plus 2 is 11. And then z, let me make that 11 better. Z, 1 plus 1 is 2. So if you have a negative exponent, just put plus negative and add them up. You could have a negative exponent in your answer. That's okay. Let's go to number 8. But Mr. Jones, it has fractions. It's okay, you got a calculator, okay? The calculator will add up the fractions. So let's do this. We're going to do sign, number, letter, exponent. So 2 times 3, and this is a 1, and this is a 5. So our coefficients are 2, 3, 1, and 5. So 2 times 3 is 6, 6 times 1 is 6, 6 times 5 is 30, that's my number. My letters alphabetically are A, and then I'm going to add up the exponents. So I have 2/3 plus 1/3. My next letter alphabetically is B, and my exponents are 1/4 plus 1/2. Now then I'm going to write it down and just add them up. If you can't add those fractions up, punch them in the calculator. Hit Control Divide and type in the fractions. So we're going to have 30A, 2/3 plus 1/3 is 1, and I don't put the 1 exponent. Then I'm going to put my B down. 1/4 plus 1/2 is 3/4. This right here would be my answer. That is not that difficult. Okay, so multiply the big numbers, write the letters in alphabetical order, and just add up the exponents. Let's go to number 11. Okay, we're going to do the first step here because we have a letter in here. This isn't hard. So we're going to write down a to the 2/3 plus m equals a to the 5/6. Now then, look at what has to equal. These two are a's, right? But this has to be the same as this. So that's where my equation comes from. So over here I'm going to write down 2/3 plus m equals 5/6. To solve for m, I'm just going to move that 2/3 over, right? These cross out to 0, so m equals, punch 5/6 minus 2/3 on your calculator. Use the Control Divide button to get the fraction in and type it in. 5/6 minus 2/3 would be 5/6 minus 4/6, which is going to be 1/6. Not that difficult, okay? Going to do one more for you. Let's go down to 15. Okay, we want the area of the triangle, and we're going to do 1/2 times base times height. So I'm going to have 1/2. My base is 7q squared r3. 7q squared r3 times 2qr squared. So 1/2 times my base times my height. Now then, I'm going to multiply the coefficients of 7 and 2 first. So 7 times 2 is 14, and then half of 14 is 7, right? So that's what 1/2 times 7 times 2 would be. So 1/2 times 7 times 2 is 7. My letters are Q. Now then, and R, I'm going to write down the Q, and I'm just going to add them up. So I have 2 and a 1. 2 plus 1 is 3. My next letter is R, and I'm going to add up 3 and 2 and get 5. So which choice is 7Q3R5? It's going to be C. Okay, you should be able to finish the rest of these up. It is going to be F-U-N, fun, fun, fun. Have a blast doing this. If you need help, please contact your teacher. Okay, message your teachers, I need help, and they'll be able to guide you through this. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Remember, you are amazing, you are created to do wonderful things, and you are awesome.